with some preguntas. Abraham, go ahead.
Hey, Landon, if you could just start us off with your overall thoughts on the match and the performance by the team today.
Um, Performance was great. Um, you're always going to concede some chances when you have two world class players in Mal and Ludmila. So credit to them for making the play to get the goal. It's been a really hard week, long week. I'm really, really proud of the effort and how we played. We played like the home team. I asked them to, and they played like the home team. It's frustrating. We deserved better out of the game, but that's part of this sport. That's unique to this sport, and so it can happen. I've been part of it many times as a player, where you just dominate a team for 90 minutes and you end up losing, and that's part of it. So, but I can't fault the effort, the intent. They were awesome. So proud of them, but the result hurts.
And what's the message to the team when you're able to like perform the exact way that you want to perform, but it still just doesn't turn that way?
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can work on in a short period of time, and so one thing we definitely need to do a lot of is just because we get so many chances in front of goal now. Um, I don't think they've not been used to being in the box with that many chances, and so when you do, then I have to create training sessions that have them in the box so they just get more comfortable hitting the target and scoring goals. Now tonight they did everything right. Chicago, I don't know how many blocks they had, but I think we had 21 shots inside the box, which I don't know the stats in NWSL, but that might become some kind of record. Um, and they just did a great job blocking it, hit the post, crossbar. Alyssa made saves. It was kind of one of those nights. So I need to keep putting them in situations in training where they're used to it, more and more comfortable, and then the goals will come. This was an anomaly tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Tony, go ahead.
Hi, Landon. Could you go
Hey,
into
Tony.
just the substitution block in the 66th minute and how well they performed, Ali, Calabrico, and Shaw coming into it and really picking up where the rest of the team has been coming through with chances over chances?
Yeah, Tony, in covering Loyal, we create at least as many chances in the last 20 or 30 as we do in the first 60 just because we wear teams down. And tonight we probably created maybe double the amount of big chances in the last closing minutes. So that's always going to be a part of who we are, is we're going to create more chances in the last 30 minutes. They did a great job, Elise and Amira, just being in front of the goal and creating big chances. Jaden did a good job. It's her first action. She played in Utah, but like her first where she's feeling good. And she did a great job just putting them under pressure. So we did everything right. Sometimes you do everything right and it doesn't go your way. And that's part of it. It's unfortunate, but they put themselves in positions to impact the game, and I thought they were excellent.
And the last question is, do you feel that sometimes in soccer and the attack, the intangibles sometimes get into that? You can create as many chances as you want. You can recreate in training, but sometimes it's just the way it is. And how do you move past that as an attacking player?
You don't. There's nothing you do to change. The job, like when I was really concerned is when I wasn't getting chances. And then I'd be like, okay, something's wrong here. When the chances were coming and they don't go in, that's just part of being an attacking player. And we created a ton of chances. I don't know what the XG was, but it must have been very high. So we're creating the chances. And tonight, this was more of Chicago just doing a great job of emergency defending than it was us, missing chances. We had some that, we need to hit the target, but I'm not worried at all. They are creating tons and tons of chances, and the goals will come. The frustrating part is we're down to the end of the season. So if this was the fourth week of the season, you'd say, okay, no problem. We're going to be fine. But the results right now matter, and so it's tough to lose this game. But I can't be upset with the effort and the way they played. We were awesome again tonight.
Perfect. Thank you. Safe travel.
Thank you, Tony.
Go ahead, Tom.
Can you improve shooting, or is it just one of those things that comes
Yeah.
and goes?
Well, it's both, but again, this is a team that when I started was just not used to high volume of chances. So one exercise I like to do is just giving them random balls in the box that are bouncing around, and they just have to turn and shoot, turn and shoot, turn and shoot, and just get used to kind of scramble type plays that are bouncing around the goal. Just haven't had time with everything else. Trying to get them the structure to get in those positions has been a big focus. Now, during the week, I know very clearly that we have to just keep working on that. So you can absolutely work on it. But the hardest thing to do in this sport is score goals. And that's why all around the world, the people who score goals get paid a lot of money, right? It's just the reality of if you can hit the back of the net, you're extremely valuable. And so we did everything right. We didn't, Maya had some chances she just missed, hit the crossbar. Amir had chances, Jaden. We had lots of chances in front of the goal, and sometimes it doesn't happen, and that's okay. But we will keep working on it, so you can work on it, but sometimes this sport it's cruel. It's a cruel game. We deserve to win the game, and sometimes it doesn't happen.
All good, Tom? Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Tom.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Have a